So here we go, everybody. It is any given Monday. It is the ESL Cup 52 Grand Final. In a best of 5, we see the two strongest European players at the moment facing each other. It is Happy versus Foggy. Once again, just like in ESL Cup 50 and just like it was in ESL Cup 51. In ESL Cup 50, it was a 3-2 for Happy. Now it was then it was a 3-1 for Happy. But Foggy found a pretty good strat that might work, and he does have chances. He's always taking maps off of Happy. The last 2-0 or the last best of 5 without dropping a map was in April, so a long time ago. Will it happen today? Will the Emperor fall today? It's almost 4 years. We all know the stats. We all know the crazy run of Happy, not defeated by a Westerner in a best of 5 for almost 4 years. Foggy is, alongside Vortex and X-Lord, the closest to this. So for the third week in a row, it's the grand final. Happy versus Foggy. Let's go. Happy at the moment, the best player in the world according to the Warcraft 3.info ELO ranking. Foggy just yesterday has defeated X-Lord in this very matchup at the card, brought to you by the Dust Boys, Carson and Bidu. And there he played a lot of Warden. In the ESL Cups against Happy, he played a lot of Keeper. So I'm really curious what we will see. We have a Keeper opening this time. And on the other side, what's Happy's build? Going for a DK that was to be expected. We do have a Ted/Happy Fiend build order here. Might still be ghouls, but it's not a pure ghoul opening that we've seen a couple of times before. Last Refuge is our first map. Foggy is climbing the ELO rankings once again, by the way, with the finals here in ESL Cups, making quite a few jumps. Also the win against X-Lord was very impressive. Favorite is, of course, Happy, no doubt about that. Foggy is not allowed to do any mistakes. Foggy needs a little bit of luck here and there, maybe, and then has to rely on triple hero Mountain Giants, as it seems. So Circlet is a good start. Circlet is not a claw, but you know. So how many ghouls do we have? 1, 2, 3. That is Ted Fiend build. Interesting. Happy found, like, Foggy challenged Happy to the limit to game 5 in ESL Cup 50, displaying a new strategy. And then Happy fell to that strategy again in 51, but only one time. And then he found the solution, even playing Gargoyles. Foggy's style is relying a lot on expansions, on safe expansions. And I wonder if that's working here. Happy is not giving him a big opening, as you see, preventing level 2 just with his sheer presence. So, you know, there's a coil, he can steal creeps, I need all my creeps here. So Foggy is backing up already. I think this is a little win for Happy in the early game. Wow. Entangle on a skeleton to get this extra experience. He needs 2 more. Happy is of course aware of this. Happy is waking up the Ogre Magi to make creeping a little harder. Maybe pull them into the left-hand side. There's Bloodlust now as well. There's Poison on Foggy. And now the battle of Entangle versus Coil. And right-clicks versus Coil, of course. Happy with the first snipe, preventing level 2, preventing the tree. And this is really hard. But Foggy gets it! So this is level 2. Finally, this is Treants. With the big one, the Nightcrawler. Still up for grabs. And Happy with the next... Wait a minute. No, that wasn't a kill. Only the 20 so far. That's 2 coils gone. There's Coil. He's hiding in the forest, but the Murloc goes far away. And that's the Slippers. That's level 2.25, I guess. But it's preventing an expansion for now. Foggy builds it already, has to move over, then can't expand on the spot.
A player's forces are
And there we go.
attack.
Fiends in the main, parked to not get entangled and killed would be big losses. Speaking of big losses, don't want to lose these archers early. They're your damage for later. Also, you need the Ogre Magi. Happy puts on a lot of pressure with barely anything. Very, very, very good game plan by Happy. Also the way he puppet masters the creeps. Foggy is slowed down massively. Lich is coming already. So is the Slaughterhouse. So is the tier 3. There's still so much mana. Oh, entangle. Surround. Is it closed? Not 100% sure. Keeper. Nice. That was well done by Foggy. Of course, you have to expect an entangle there. Didn't have the time to go for staff yet. Foggy with a good surround. Usually, it doesn't really happen. Quick movement for the archers and finally some time to creep. It's not enough for level 3 though, is it? No. Time for Happy to creep. Of course, all the Saraz, all the first 6 minutes of the game were just to delay the level 3 keeper. Because that is the strong suit. Thank you, Inglorious Staffords, by the way, for the 8-month resub. So Happy has some catching up to do while going for tier 3. His hero levels are probably not going to be that impressive. And recently, Foggy... Okay, this is a level 3 now. Abandoned the Keeper progress in favor of a Demon Hunter. And I wonder how well this is working now. Keeper can still buy some time. Oh, Happy scouts the movement, sees the Keeper coming while creeping this one. Did he go for the item already? Nope, TP is gone. Got the first claw on the Lich. And the Nova secures the kill. But that was the big experience, not the item yet. Tangle on the DK, but no last hit here. Finally level 2. Makes everything a little easier. And Happy can kind of creep up a storm if he's left alone with the Fiends. Yeah. Perfect level 3 for Foggy though. On the dot. And this is time for the Demon Hunter. Devotion Aura. Wonderful. +2 armor on everything. And Happy knows exactly how to play around this Keeper. Gets the entire spot. Statues out now for a little bit of healing. And tier 3 is done. Destroyer upgrade. DK comes back. Not participating in the next creep, but I think he times it perfectly. So he does get the orb. Lich gets experience, but the DK will probably find level 3 as well. Summons are scouting all the way. Engine of War is once again protecting this expansion, but there's no shop yet. There is no Moonwell yet. For their standards, pretty passive early game. Foggy also soaking up experience here, 77. That is also a level 3 Demon Hunter. Very early investment into items. Scroll of the Beast will help a bit. But there's a Destroyer. But you also need to dispel summons. And Entangle. Happy is coming in with the Ghouls. Happy is also going with the Dark Ranger this time. No Tinker anymore. Tier 3 is done. Triple hero right away. Double Engine of War. Mass Archers. We're back to the Mass Archer strat. No lores, no MGs, just pure damage. Ooh, improved bows is getting through. Mana's getting burned with the level 2. But there's level 3 for the DK now as well. Nuke intensifies. Happy is going for Frost Armor again. Foggy immediately rebuilds the Engine of War, getting more and more gold. Ghouls not split to the side yet. And I wonder if Foggy expected this. Trying to snipe the Ghouls to take out the damage. Scroll of the Beast on Happy's side now as well. And there is no Dispel on the Ukraine. Counters the Scroll of the Beast with the Scroll of the Beast. There must be a potion. Indeed, there's no staff yet. So there's also an Invo potion here. Heal scroll first, trying to get or to save the invul for as long as possible. And this Engine of War will not come up. Happy barely losing anything except the Ghouls. And the Demon Hunter at one point needs to go back. There is one orb. Potom is coming in for more damage. Another potion has been used. Out of the staff situation, we do have one. And the Expo continues mining super hard to get new archers here now. back into the mix. Happy seems to be okay with the situation. Get rid of one production building. He knows what's up now. As Foggy is building a second shop, not a single lore. So the Dark Range is a wonderful counter. Switch into Abominations. And Foggy does have marksmanship. That is necessary, absolutely necessary with this build. So it's a glass cannon build. If the Lich rises up to level 3, the Dark Ranger rises up to level 3. This is not going to be easy. Foggy needs a lot. More staffs. More staffs. More orbs, first and foremost. Moonwell here now. Typical Foggy play. The next levels are not going to be that important for Foggy anymore. Shredder next, and now the lores. But the way to Mountain Giants is a long one. So, Disease Cloud coming. Sick. Oh my god, the items for Happy are sick. DK is naked, but double claws and flute and item here. Unholy Aura. Really good. TP out. I really like that snipe. Taking away one of the biggest objectives on the left-hand side of the map. Finding one of the best auras as well. Especially since he will be facing Disease Cloud. This is damage over time. 2 damage per second. But he gets the Unholy Aura to have a little bit more regen on the units. And also, of course, movement speed.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, second red spot. This is what people do more and more. That was a tactical TP. It was a risk taken. And this is now 3 auras. True shot, of course, from the bottom. Devotion found. Unholy found. And that's the second unholy. Okay, this one goes to the shop. Foggy has good scouting here. And Happy is not expanding. Breaking upkeep now. 66. Foggy is not ready at all. Bears? At 51 as well. Not too sure if I like that. Second orb. Is it third orb time? Not yet. Okay. No MGs but bears. Happy has the super important level 3 Lich. Next! Wow. 3 out of 3 claws. Are you kidding me? Lots of skeletons as well from the Dark Ranger. Massive push. Foggy, do you have wisps ready? There's one. It's just glass cannon. Can he take out the destroyer? It feels like he needs to. Foggy will be supply stuck if he loses these 2 Moonwells. Demon Hunter has no heal potion this time. Stuck inventory as well. Can't detonate at the moment. Needs wisps in this. Otherwise the Dark Ranger we'll just kill all the archers, and then there's an army of the dead kicking Foggy. Still trying to get more bears up. Burning the Dark Ranger. Okay, all the others were below the threshold anyway. Going for the DK. Seeing that there's no TP. Invo potion though. And a heal spell as well. That's a tanky hero too. But the archers seem to be protected for now. Happy is losing a fiend here. Level 4 on the Keeper of the Grove. Demon Hunter still at level 4. He would love to have that. Damage is stacking up. But look at this. It's the same for Happy. Everything that's in front is glass cannon. Invo potion. Can he get an abomination? They're both very low. One down. Second one should be focused. A little bit of micro mistake. But here we go. Orb of Venom damage stacking up. Demon Hunter out of that fight. That's a big drop of damage. Massive Dispel as well to heal up that Destroyer. It's super hard to kill it. And the Destroyer seems to be the hard counter. Now Foggy. No archer production anymore at 66. Can produce a couple Dryads next. Can he hold? Nutrients. Dispelled. Full mana. Second Destroyer. Second Dispel. Bear about to drop here. Level 4 for the Demon Hunter. Finally, and the archers. They don't look good anymore. Hail Mary by Foggy. There's another Invo potion though, so the Demon Hunter is safe. And there's pretty much no nuke. There's also no entangle anymore. It looks like Happy will have this in a bit. There is a big supply lead here. Yes, but for how long is the question. It's nighttime. There's still a little bit of regen. Foggy threw a lot into this defense. New ghouls for Happy. He really wants this building gone. No coils. The Demon Hunter is played really, really, really well by Foggy. No burrow, by the way, interestingly. He can't save these fiends. Gotta be careful with the Keeper of the Grove. Level 3 on the bottom. That's a little bit more damage for the Dryad soon. But... oh, Black Arrow! 7 HP! Meatook! Down goes the Keeper! And the bears will follow. The Lich was killed on the other side. And the DK is forced into a TP. Okay, didn't catch that Lich. But man, that is a huge drop in damage for Happy. And maybe I'm eating my words here as the damage again from the arrow is stacking up. Demon Hunter, can he do something against this? No. 2 heroes by Happy survive. What about the rest of the army? So Happy... did he lose control about this? No, he absolutely did not. He knew exactly what he's doing, but 2 fiends are falling. Piercing damage is gone. The abominations are still in. Destroyers are certainly a problem. Potom and Demon Hunter. Quite some carries here. Demon Hunter now with an orb as well. Destroyer is good. Takes out the... my god, what a game. 57 for Foggy. DK is coming back. Did he get a potion or something? Just a ring. There's 1 coil and 1 coil only. Detonates against the skeleton. That's big damage. When is the Keeper coming back? Lich was bought from the tavern. Big investment, but necessary investment. 1 destroyer falls and the A-bomb as well. Foggy is getting way more kills than we expected. My god, what a madman. There's no coil. Needs to keep the Demon Hunter alive. Most important hero of this game. No shop in sight. Everything's low for Foggy. Kills another abomination. Wow. Incredible performance. Happy's down to 36. He basically only has the heroes. And the triple Night Elf orb again. Okay, Foggy's gonna be supply stuck, but he started the next round of production. But that also takes away from the defense here a little. Happy needs to rebuild. 1 coil. Demon Hunter needs to burn. Happy is moving the DK far the way. 2 destroyers, next statue here, so there's gonna be regen. Wow. How did he scout this? Incredible. But okay. It was a late one. Happy never counter-expanded. That's the last coil. Did burn the DK. 45 against 67. Still 2 base, 1 base. Foggy about to get the 3rd base up. Silence, dispelled. Can go for another burn. That was exactly 75. Wow. Right as the coil was ready. Here's the mana burn. And Foggy is pushing forward into Happy space. That's exactly where the Russian wants him. And so he's backing off. Getting shop control, I guess. 300 gold for Happy, 400 for Foggy. Can't rebuild the units at the moment. It's a lot of bears. They can be attacked by Nova, of course, and by destroyers. So close to the level 5 Demon Hunter. Potom to get something. Invo potion, heal scroll. Shop is almost empty. Not having an Invo potion is a huge issue. The Lich might solo at some point, but killing the Lich was a big deal, so he never got his level 4. He's again going for Frost Armor. He's not going for Dark Ritual. Nova right before the mana burn. 14 experience. Happy is catching up, but it's still a 20 supply lead. Can Happy do anything about this base in the bottom right? Upgrades 1-0 and 0-0. Second slaughterhouse. Happy is trying to transition, trying to mass. Main bases 1,500. Happy storming the high ground. Instant dispel, obviously. And now, can he hatch this expo? What a crazy, crazy hold. First attack upgrade for A-bombs, not for fiends or destroyers. Little bit of creeping. Maybe the level 4 Lich is the solution. But also Foggy. Staffing out the demon immediately after he reaches level 5 so he doesn't soak up experience. Manual of Health and... what's the item? There we go. Use it on the ground. Foggy. Pendant of Energy. Now he realizes it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Demon 5. Keeper 4.5. Potom 4. Happy will get level 4 on the Lich as well. These are big level ups for both of them. Dark Ranger's about to get level 5. Foggy needs a lot of Wisps. And Happy finally needs Dark Ritual. It's really good. Oh, Dark Ranger with the pendant as well. It's really good. Wait, Happy has... Okay, Happy has a TP. Foggy knew this, man. He's in 3 bases now. Look at the gold per minute graph. It's insane. Oh, he's not even mining. Just wait a second. Foggy's shop control is outstanding. He's constantly stealing everything, basically. So now, let's take a look. Gold per minute. Happy has 250 gold remaining. 2,400 here. 80 supply. Is there another transition coming? I don't see one. More tech upgrades. 3rd upgrade. Shop here. Owl scouts every bit of movement. Happy, how much gold does he have? 500. 2 A-bombs. Meat wagons. Did Foggy see the meat wagons? And what can he do about them? Dryad splits, maybe? Depends on the position. So, this is smart by Foggy. He's getting ready to block here. He's also able to block here. 600 gold for Happy. Wisps are ready. Foggy needs to hold Chimera Roost coming. 3 of them. Is that in time? Doubtful. 4-4-5 versus 4-5-4. Shop is up. Important to get access to auras. He's scouting for acolytes. There's no acolytes. There's just 4 units. Are you telling me that he forgot about this? Or does he just don't want to reveal it? This is giving Foggy time for the Chimeras. It's gonna be 100 supplies floating in gold already. I guess he's reuniting the armies now. Did he not want to reveal this? Happy's coming. 1 gold. Can he queue something else? Otherwise... No. Okay. He stays at 74. Chimera production begins. Are they in time for the fight? Happy has no web. Happy has no web. And he's not upgrading web. And that means he will never have web. Happy is about to go through that needle hole. Foggy sees it. Chimera's not finished yet. 50%. Buying time. Spreading the poison. Pot him with a pendant, by the way. Absolutely useless. But alright. Foggy's expansion at 900. He needs to hold the one in the upper right. When will the Chimeras come? These meat wagons are crazy damage if they're able to stand still. He's trying to break through. Foggy has now established his front line. Treants are buying time. There was a nuke on the Demon Hunter who's back now. Needs to start burning. Needs to start burning DK and Lich as good as possible. Chimeras are in! 3-2 upgraded. 20 extra damage. Happy is getting obliterated in this fight. There's absolutely no chance, and Foggy takes map number 1. Last refuge for the Ukraine. What a game by Foggy. My lord. Incredible. That hold in the bottom at this expansion was nothing but phenomenal. I thought he's dead. I thought he's dead, and all of a sudden the 3 orbs kick in. He survives, got the double income, even has the guts to go for the triple income. And that put Happy on the spot. Maybe the push was too late. Happy gave Foggy the time to go for Chimeras. And Foggy is patient. Foggy knows exactly. I don't want to fight into an undead base. Why would I? He has the advantage there. I'm just expanding one more time. He's not expanding. He had the chance. He didn't go for it. Foggy got all his upgrades. And then there's 100 supply, 3-2 upgrades, and plus 20 damage. Sick! So, 1-0 Foggy. We've been there. No reason to go crazy. Yet. The timing of the Chimeras was amazing. Once you saw that with the owls. Maybe you could have seen it before. I think you wanted to make sure that the expos are there. Game 2. These two are separated by 2 MMR points, by the way. Foggy again has new game plans. Every week he's coming in with new ideas. When we thought Happy figured him out, Foggy spent the week in his own think tank. And got that glass cannon army. Even the bears didn't look too weak. Usually they're getting sniped like crazy. That wasn't the case, really. Foggy bottom left, 1-0 up. Happy on Amazonia. Is it time to go for the ghoul build again? Yeah, these chimeras, man. Just like the eagles in Lord of the Rings. If Remo wasn't here, I have to do the Lord of the Ring references, like, right on time. DK again. Ghouls. Yeah, cool build. That's the norm today. These days, by Happy, in this matchup. On this map. It's small. Ghouls are powerful. Ghouls can creep very well. Bottom bandit was Pog. Good one, mate. So Foggy, you know that this is ghouls. You know that there were some issues with ghouls in the past.
A player's forces
What
are
do?
under attack.
Lightning shield creep goes kinda well. Foggy. Oh well, he's creeping with the treants here. Interesting. Not allowed to deny anything. Doesn't make sure the lightning shield is not killing anything here. Claws of attack for him. And for once, Happy didn't win the game with a crazy stack lich. That lich kill was absolutely crazy. At the very perfect time. That prevented level 4. That prevented a power spike. That prevented Dark Ritual. Imagine he gets a level 4 lich earlier. And he can eat the skeletons.
Player's forces are under attack.
That's just nuts. Foggy is going back to the normal creep route. And Happy is not contesting this yet. Orange, green into orange. He's scouting it now, but he's still busy here, despite the ghouls. It's a very committed ghoul build, though, isn't it? 3 minute 15 tag. Foggy has quite a big lead here. Also focusing on his own kobolds. Gotta be careful. If he gets a last hit, this is the best thing. Oh, he gets a goal! Happy doesn't even coil it. That's level 3 pretty much for free. That's definitely another kill. Last hit to Happy here though. Item as well. Can't get surrounded here. This one should be denied. Oh. Again, a little bit of a mistake. And he steals the staff, which is great. Because now we can use Entangle on heroes as well. And they don't have a staff to get out. And it's again Foggy's number 1 objective. The expansion. So, Happy, what do you do? Ziggurat, Graveyard, Fiend Transition. Nothing out of the very ordinary. As Happy is getting level 3 now himself. Foggy is going for an attack. Can't prevent this anymore, so he has to deal with a level 2 coil. What's he going for? Just ghouls? To weaken the push to his expansion, right? Every entangle is probably a kill. Not this one here, but reapplies it at one point. There shouldn't be much mana anymore. Oh, but can't allow to get surrounded. Nope, kinda can. Thanks to the staff. So far, Happy saved all the ghouls. Oh, staff is on cooldown. He couldn't. If he gets surrounded there, he's dead. But yeah, Blight will regen this. Happy realized I can't coil this one. But that was 2 ghouls early. There was a lot of mana early as well. And the expo is almost up. No Archer build this time. Early lore. Is he going for staff? Yes, he is. Good damage on the Lich already. Immediately. Playing a little Sonic-esque with the Keeper here now. But of course, he fits the role of buying space. Staff is off cooldown. DK is not here. The Lich is, and they're slow. But you know, if he finds himself in a surround, waiting for the next Entangle. There's another Nova. Coil isn't enough. Staff out. Well done. In the meantime, he starts creeping. Amazonia went to Foggy last time. That was the opener. That was the only game. Foggy won against Happy in 51. In ESL Cup 50, Happy defeated him here. So, Expo is there. Engine of War is here. No mana for Happy anymore. And he doesn't even bring the ghouls. So, this is a little bit of distraction. Mass Giants. Nature's Blessing, a very, 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 very important item. I keep jumping on Night Elves who don't go for it because it's affordable and helps in the defense. And especially if you have the game plan like Foggy that is mandatory to have this expansion. It's a very good upgrade. So, Foggy is not switching his game plans too much compared to the past 2 weeks. Ancient and Shop. So last time, it was the exact same building position, and Happy pushed the main. He saw this and started to push the main. Demon to level 3. Lich far away. No orb yet. 2 fiends in the base. Too scared of entangles. Of course, orb now.
Are under attack.
Archers, dryads. I think this time Foggy wants to have as many units as possible, as fast as possible. If he weathers the first storm, he will transition because mass dryads doesn't work. And Happy is creeping. 6th Acolyte! Counter expansion. Thank you. Etwas Steine for the tier 1 sub. Sorry, it's been a while, but this game was so hype. Happy expanding. This isn't entirely new, but it's certainly a curveball. But there's also a level 3 demon. There's a level 2 keeper. Not very hurt, but he has a big potion of healing. He can eat these nukes. And who scales better? Foggy needs to catch up on tech, and Happy has to catch up on economy. He also has to catch up in levels. This is so difficult to decide now where to creep. Happy could come in any second, so he scouts the middle. This Watcher Ward is amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy rushes tier 3, rushes the Merc camp. What did he get? Oh, Renegade's still up. You can see how careful Foggy is approaching this creep spot with the Ancient here, pulling them out deep. Even killing the Treants here, so Happy abandoned the creep spot for a little, didn't go for a 3rd hero yet to be able to afford the expansion. And the Keeper's coming in, just more and more Treants. It's a little fodder for the Destroyer, but it's always attention, it's always time. Robe of the Magi, level 3 Lich. DK at home to defend? Well done, but it's full mana. Not really worth it going for these entangles. Can be dispelled. Wait a minute. Rat spot? Vamp Aura, of course, amazing in the very late game. Mountain Giant transition this time. Builds them, jumps into upkeep without having the upgrades. And the tier 3... Oh, the red spot isn't finished. Oh, Foggy, you are in a world of trouble here. Focuses everything. He loses a couple of archers. Claws of attack plus 12. The Demon Hunter can't pick it up. Reacts quickly. And now he's got to leave. TP. Oh my. Lots and lots and lots of losses for Foggy. But Mountain Giants doesn't have the upgrades. Due to all these losses, he queued Mountain Giant 3 and 4 before going into upgrade.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this time Happy has no necessity to push. Same gold. Double Slaughterhouse now. 2 attack upgrades plus the Vampiric Aura. That helps. That helps quite a bit. Resistance skin queued. Hardened skin queued. Foggy can't do anything before these upgrades are finished. But he has 2 orbs already. That's a massive deal. Oh, the Abomination. Destroyer can come in for the Dispel, and Foggy, yeah, he really doesn't want to fight. Retreats, of course, catching up with Unholy Aura is very, very fast. Happy maybe doesn't necessarily know that they don't have the upgrades. He should know now. He staffed home. 4 MGs. Again, clock is ticking, especially Hardened Skin. Level 4 Demon Hunter is a big deal. Hardened Skin ready. Resistance Skin soon to be ready.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have Disease Cloud. We have Fiends. 74 supply already. Foggy doesn't have the levels yet. He's not going for third hero this time. Oh, where did he get that? Oh, the little trapper! 20% dodge chance now. Happy doesn't have web. Chimeras could be an answer again. Tug of War on Amazonia. Mana burn to Coil Nova. Poison is spread a little from Disease Cloud, but also from the orbs. Okay then. Apparently we're fighting here. No part of damage might be lackluster, especially with the 2 Dryads. Not part of this fight. Foggy's for getting 6 supply here. Now adds them to the mix. Kills the Destroyer. Oh! Almost kills the Destroyer. These Mountain Giants have an enormous amount of sustain. Demon Hunter is diving deep. Still has the potion. Gotta be careful, but there's no nuke at the moment. This Vamp Aura is also another counter to the Abomination Disease Cloud, right? As long as they attack. It is a ranged attack, but it counts as melee. It's a weird thing. 2-1 upgrades against 1-0. Happy? Meat wagons again, I think. And triple Chimera Roost by Foggy. Constant mana burns. He is once again waiting for the twin-headed dragons. Is there a staff? There is. Demon Hunter should be safe. DK far forward. Finds himself in a void. Might get surrounded. There's a TP trying to trigger it. Lich level 3 has an invo potion. He shall not be nuked. He's losing already. Happy at 90 supply. It is very, very rare to see him break high upkeep. Mountain Giants far forward. Shop for Happy. That's the next invo potion. His heroes are safe. Lich good damage. But this is more time. This might not be enough time though. This push is hitting way earlier than before. Let the siege begin. Okay. Can Foggy hold again? He's 10 supply down. He's waiting for the saviors that are the Chimeras, but he's burning constantly. Once again, question, is the staff ready? Staff is ready. Mountain Giants take out the first shop. But that's alright for now. He has the help of the Ancient Protector at least a little bit. He would love to get that Abomination. Gets that Abomination, but the Disease Cloud is spreading so much damage in the back. It's nighttime, but it's about to be daytime. So not much regen anymore. And he lost the shop. So it's really hard to heal now. Chimera's coming. And this timing is on a knife's edge here. Another Abomination down. It's not like Happy is not losing any units. Foggy is at 95 supply as well, but the majority of that 95 supply is not in that fight yet, except the Mountain Giants, and 2 of them are about to fall. Like 4 Dryads are about to fall. Disease Cloud not lethal. Can he break the Expo now? Even then, Foggy might have the right army. Happy again, no web. When are the Chimeras coming? Seconds away! Focus fire on the DK. Dryads held back. That's 21 supply about to fall here. 21 supply. But it's buying time for the expansion. And here they are. Happy has no web. Foggy, he doesn't know this. Oh, the value of the Disease Cloud here now. Level 4 lit. No third hero though. So Foggy, what do? You can't repair anymore. This expo's gone. But maybe you do have the army already. Happy is very satisfied with that. And Foggy is switching his game. How much gold is there? 2,000. Corrosive Breath. They were a little bit too late. But now they can be used to siege. But this is the time that Happy needs, as he saw the Chimeras, to go for weapon. That changes everything. Can they reach? Can they take out the meat wagons? It would be great. So far, no weapon. Foggy realizes this. Maybe he regrets. Web is finished. And this will come as a surprise. Happy immediately moves 3 Fiends forward as he knows, okay, I'm gonna wreck these dragons. Last chance for Foggy. Needs to do the damage now. First Chimera already down. Second one being nuked. And this army might look 82 supply, but man, in total HP, there's pretty much nothing. Chimeras did a good job. Even the Shredder is here. And there's still a Chimera in. There's still magic damage. Big lead in supply for Foggy. Now double staff, double value. But yes, he's no sustain. Does he? This time we do have Burrow. Fiends can be saved. Foggy needs to heal. It was daytime. There's 2 mana potions here. There's the coil. And of course the staff is on cooldown for how long? 3 seconds! All these games are on the knife's edge. Level 5, and this looks like a tie to me. If Foggy doesn't find a miraculous way out, which he probably should. The frog block. Uh-oh. No! Did he just die? Yep. He did! And Happy takes map number 2. But this again showed you how close this is. This was again seconds. If the Chimeras arrive a little earlier. If Foggy has 1 heal scroll more. This might be game. But so. We find ourselves on map 3 on a tied series. Can he hold this with bears instead of mountain giants? I don't know. I think you need to buy time. Thank you, Carl Barks, 10-month resub. Robo Rumpel, 4-month resub. Much love, mate. I think if he's using the first Chimeras and attacks without waiting for Corrosive Breath, there's no web. Then he can go for more kills there. And then he might win this, but Happy bought the time that he needed. And the disease cloud value. Goes to show how much the Unholy Aura was worth it last time. Yeah, nice. Nice to have Vamp Aura. Real nice. But not as good as Unholy Aura. Especially movement speed. And Foggy couldn't react like the way he did on Last Refuge. And then sometimes it is a 3-second staff. It is the 2 seconds that you need before the Chimeras appear. And that was game. Happy still had 2 bases. I think the hero kills in the end weren't really game deciding. It was the fight prior to that. Exactly, always kill critters for sure. Game 3. Concealed Hill. This is Foggy's first map. And this is a very good mountain giant map, you know that. And this is where Disease Cloud is not as effective as it is on other maps. Because you can heal for free if your opponent allows it. Interesting. 2 different strategies, 2 different openings by Happy so far. One was a DK Ghoul build, the other was a DK Fiend build. The Ghouls, Foggy kind of knew they were happening. And played a harassing keeper against it. So it's still a keeper, right? Can't really play a warden here. Warden maps would probably be late. We still have, well, Foggy vetoes Northern Isles. Happy probably vetoes TS. So it might be Echo and Twisted next. It's the ghoul build again. Thank you, Lucky Charms, for the 300 bits. Very awesome content. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Whoever wins this has match points for the rest of the series. It would be incredibly important for Foggy to win this. Clause of attack. Good start. So in ESL Cup 50, Concealed went to Foggy. Last time it went to Happy. It was the last map last time. But maybe he was broken already at that point. After the map on Last Refuge, which was absolutely crazy. So, a lot about items again. A lot about the middle again. If Happy gets Katka's Pipe. To be honest, Foggy had almost the perfect items on map 1 with the Devotion Aura and... what was that? Unholy. Decent items. Happy is creeping while harassing.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, okay. He knows that this early game for Foggy is always about expansions. He knows that the Keeper with Entangle can creep this Overseer here. So the DK presence alone is buying so much time already. Just the DK is ruining Foggy's game plan. And he's making some progress with ghouls. He's also stealing a staff, right? Three, two, one. Staff. And Circlet. So Foggy's level 3 is delayed. His expansion is delayed. Happy is very successful. He has Backpack even. And here we go again. Can chase with Aura. Shouldn't lose. What? Does he have dust? He doesn't. Okay. An expansion for Foggy is coming. Skeleton was in the north. I'm not so sure if he saw it or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy is finding some ways, though, to grind experience. Just skeletons haunting here, no ghouls. DK can steal. Easy last hit. Okay, so it's not level 3. Happy got his objective. Foggy didn't get his yet. Still curious if this tree is confirmed or just expected. Happy is once again playing a Fiend transition. Very, very likely. Oh, wow, the scout. He was ready to creep either this one or pull out the ogre to this side. But Happy has a skeleton there. And he knows. But Happy can't prevent the level 3 anymore. But he has very good progress here. Very early level 3. The Demon Hunter isn't even there. T2 is done. I guess we go from... Are we going for more archers? Not really, right? And here. Dangerous. Demon Hunter can creep. He also has to creep here, though. I'm not too sure Foggy gets his timings. There's certainly going to be something lacking here. And I think the number one thing is the expansion, then the Demon Hunter. Trying to grab some reinforcements. Illusions. This is like illusions every game. Good scout by Foggy though. And the ghouls are all hurt still. So how much can he really do? Illusions everywhere. Very confusing. Foggy must realize this is an illusion as he's he's just waiting for Foggy to start this. Lich is out. These Treants are doing more than they should, I think. Definitely buying some time. The Keeper is missing in the creep, has a staff, so he has to pretty much face tank this. Oh, he mana burned the illusion. He didn't see the real one coming. Coil on the Demon to prevent this. Oh, but this is still the Null Overseer. Demon Hunter needs to get this, doesn't. Oh boy, Ring of Protection +4, a little unfortunate here as well. Can he raise some more skeletons? No, there's no Rod of Necromancy anymore, but the Lich is here! Oh boy, Foggy, say bye-bye to your second hero. This is a disaster of a game, and it started with a rushing DK across the map, preventing this very opening. And then he had to delay the opening, and then Happy had the time to build the Lich. Only level 1. Oh, actually. There's still coils, right? Isn't he in range? Overused. There's the Entangle. Trying to staff. Wall right clicks! Lich dies as well. And that changes all. Without the Lich, you can't push. So he bought himself valuable seconds for mining, for maybe a shop. Dryads, leveling. Massive deal. Massive deal. Thank you, John Jungle Book, for the second donation of the day. Another $5. Such cool games today. I'm a big Happy fan, but the best of 5 curse needs to be lifted. Let's hope for the best, man. Very tanky Demon Hunter now, with more strength and agility. And Happy. We don't see an Acolyte this time, right? Or did he build that already? There we go. Again going for the cover. I'm not too sure if that's the right call on this map. When you can counter Disease Cloud with fountains.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, but he delays it. Expects it. 30 seconds on the staff, though. It's very hard for the Keeper to make it over. And Happy is running into no man's land. Lab, crapped, middle, XP, yeah, but no item. Foggy's getting both, and level 3. I like Foggy's position more and more. 2 kills that bought him so much time. Lich to prevent the push, Acolyte to prevent the expansion. So Foggy at 50, still banking. Shop up, Ancient makes his way across. Ancient of Wind. And Bears. The hell?
Player's forces are under attack.
Tinker again. This is... Okay, so... First Happy wanted to push. That was denied by the Lich kill. Then he wanted to expand. That was denied by the Acolyte kill. And now he wants to push again. It's a little bit of a back and forth. Now he sees him coming. That bear is a gift.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter has no orb yet. 2 kills. Oh yeah, no orb is an issue. 600 gold. Needs to get it. Got the rope here. The shot might fall. Is the tier 3 not done? Oh, he's milliseconds away from tier 3. He can't get an orb. Happy. All of a sudden, this timing might work out. No ghoul frenzy, but still they're strong. Not having this orb, man. What can Foggy do? He only has Dryads. He doesn't even have master training yet. Builds 2 shops. Needs 2 shops. But Happy might just wipe out this expansion. What can you do?
Players' forces are under attack.
Bears are waiting for the master training. You can't engage without it. A little bit of distraction, but Foggy also needs to repair. Why is he not repairing? Master training, once again. Seconds away, but he has to send the Demon Hunter away. There's no Nova. How is he not repairing? Huh. Interesting. Wow. Happy razor sharp timing. Couple of seconds prior to the Orb of Venom being available. Couple of seconds prior to Master Training being available. It's nuts. And now he builds Hippogriffs.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's once again no web, but can nuke him. Demon Hunter has an Invo Potion, he has double orb now. So this army is a lot more powerful, plus master upgrade. Foggy is re-expanding, I believe. Yes. Immediately. That bought Happy 2 minutes. Wouldn't be too surprised if... Oh? Is he expanding? No. He pulls back and there's not too many things to do left on the map. So if the map goes longer, it should go in favor of Foggy. A-bomb transition. Hippogriffs. Did he figure out that Happy really saves on web as long as possible? They eat a Coil Nova maybe. Can be used as bait. But is that worth it? I doubt it. So, last big item on the map. Available for Happy. Foggy in punching distance. 60 supply against 63. The Magi. Not bad. Illusion Hippo. Okay, that worked as a bait. Way better than expected. Third Destroyer morphed, only 1 statue on the ground. So Foggy, what can you do? The Hippo's not part of this fight. Bear staffed out, but it gets the Fiend easy. This is a rough trade here. Destroyer's getting devoured, but the full mana Destroyer was devoured. Are these Hippos working way better? Here we go. Reinforcements, and the web wasn't ready. He kills 10 supply if he's focusing well, and he does. Whoa, the Destroyers are completely out of that fight. Foggy's down to 50 supply, though. Happy at 44. Lich in trouble. Lich in trouble has an invul. Needs it soon. Big potion transferred. Last second as well. There's an entangle soon. Playing Ring Around the Rosy here. No spells to be used for Happy. And all of this is buying time for the expansion once again. Invo potion. Lich wants to stay in this fight. But what do you do against the Keeper when there's no dispel? That's why the Destroyers are so crucial. TP out now. He bought as much time as possible. Staff out for the Bear. But now, against Disease Cloud, he can heal at the Fountain. He can even get a couple more experience. And the Destroyers are gone. They were really expensive. 5 supply. And Happy's on the opposite side of the map now. Rush distance is still okay. Foggy is checking. Hippos, of course, great scouts. Foggy is checking if there's Acolyte building anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow. Is Foggy's decision making just at the very next level this year? It's incredible. Letting the expansion die, not wasting resources on the repair, Because he knew that he would have the time for Bear Master and the double shop here and get the double orb. And then be ready. There is web now. So the 4 hippos, not worth too much. Hero levels. Solid 4-4. 4.5, not 4, not 3. 53 supply for Happy. 71! Foggy. 5 hippos though. He continues to buy hippos. 3 feeds. That's not enough. Happy still has 500 gold in the bank. 1 A-bomb this time. Not going heavy on them. And again, the same game plan as on Last Refuge. 3rd base. No 3rd hero this time though. More attack upgrades, 2 and 1. Whisper scouting for this position. And now he must know that Happy wants to go for an expansion, which he didn't do on Last Refuge. Dryads run into the army. Needs a lot of mana burn here. The Demon Hunter's not weaving in and out. 1 pocket factory for pretty much nothing. Gets a hippo for sure. And the Demon wasn't in range. Couldn't burn. So the next fight will probably look a lot different than the one before. There's web. But Foggy is baiting Happy into a second crypt. So he's still building hippos.
Players' forces are under
Hippos and Dryads. 3 Destros in the air. How many fiends are that? 5. He's getting more soon, right? Wait, wasn't there a second crypt? Oh, apparently not. It's okay for Foggy. He's not pressured into this position if he gets the middle. No Chimeras possible this time. Chimeras need the surprise effect. They need to be played when there's no web. The tension. But yeah. Usually everything would be pretty low thanks to Disease Cloud. Not the case. Foggy is allowing Happy to expand to probably get up to 80. And what's the next plan? Okay, 3rd attack upgrade, 2nd engine of wind, more hippos. Once the destroyers are gone, the keeper can reign. This is... No! I fucked up the zoom. Sorry about that. I can't zoom out once I did this. I'm an idiot. Next game again. In the most unnecessary moment, man. Okay. 3-1. No 3rd hero, no 3rd orb. And we jump onto 100 supply. That's the meta between them, as it seems. 1-0 upgrades only. Tinker not level 3. Happy must realize that there's this 3rd base.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this is exactly what the Demon Hunter is supposed to do. Step forward, mana burn, get back. Does he want to engage through this choke? That seems... He wants to bait the hippos in, but Foggy's not falling for it yet. Happy at 80. Foggy producing. He's at 90. This gold mine is not mining yet. So, does he want to wait? Yeah, until the main is over. And then transition the wisps into this. But Happy has the shop control. This time there's an invul. There's a heal scroll. How much gold does he have? Another invul here. Caging just a little. He's opening up that choke as well. Two upgrades. More hippos. Okay, here we go. Foggy is committing to this fight. Lots of web. First coil was used. Demon Hunter goes to the back. Needs to burn. He wants to get rid of these coils. And then the Keeper can go for the entangles. But there's so much web. There's also the first destroyers falling. Demon Hunter is now close to the Lich to get rid of some... Oh, the Taker! Invo push to get rid of some Nova. DK also down to 50%. My lord, is he dropping quickly. Happy has once again not the slightest chance in this fight. Tinker falls. TPGG. And Foggy was making all the right moves once again. That worked so well. That hippo transition. Did Happy learn now that you kinda need web early? This seems to be the case. By the way, yeah, the zoom at the end was the original Warcraft 3 zoom, everybody. It's just more zoomed out when the game starts. Okay, we take a little bit of a break as Foggy is requesting a break as well. I'm grabbing new water and you tell your friends that Foggy is on match points at ESL Cup 52. Back again at the ESL Cup 52. It is match points for Foggy. We are 3 years and 11 months into Happy's streak of not losing best of fives to European players. And Foggy is again on match points for the second time in 3 weeks. He's about to close this out. Can he do it? Is he the chosen one that we always thought he would be? Echo Owls. How fitting. How fitting would it be for Echo Owls and Foggy to do this now? This was the map where he finally conquered 1-2-0 after many, many, many moons of losing this. And this is already important. This is Happy spawning on the left. This is Foggy spawning on the right. What this means is he can go for the Engine of War creep at the right-hand side. He can play a Warden if he wants to. He did it versus X-Lord and was successful. On the left-hand side, the Engine of War can be cancelled by Ghoul's Acolytes. This is already... Nothing has happened, basically. This is already a little win for Foggy. He never gave up. A true Rocky Balboa. Always in the ropes, getting beaten over and over and over again. And boom, there she is. He tried it so many times. Remo insists that there's no Night Elf in the world who can beat Happy with the Warden except Law Lion. It's up for her. Warcraft's Harry Potter to show us her magic. Happy. DK. Of course. Ghoul build again. This is Happy's map. The deciding one would be Echo Owls. Would be Twisted, very likely. We've been there at DreamHack. At ESL Cups. Or is it the same story again? Happy on match point or facing match points and turning it around. No harass by Happy at all. No yellow dots on the map at all. Foggy doesn't have supply for the Shadow Priest if he wanted to go for it, but 2 wisps here. Warden coming in. Thank you, Buzz Lightwork, for the gifted sub. Goes for the Renegade immediately. Gets the item. Ring of Protection. Okay. Not a good start right there. DK blasts through his mana, as Happy oftentimes did in the past. What's next? Ghouls, ghouls, ghouls. There's the Shadow Priest. Interesting. Foggy didn't go for his 21 supply trick, but build a Moonwell instead to have a bigger army early. And Shadow Priest ready. This delays the tech a little bit because he has the second Moonwell. And Warden also after the level 2, pretty passive. Both want the level 2, no detonate here, didn't see it coming. But okay, that's the easy level 2 right there. Foggy, what's his move? Engine of War to the Murlocs. He is getting really good in figuring out these creep routes. Tier 2 tech started, next Moonwell coming. It's important to get these Moonwells up early so they can regen some mana during night. Happy with a very normal creep route so far. He's scouting only now. Foggy has a wisp here to see if the DK is going for the middle. The build is not out yet. Detonate against the skeleton. No last hits. That's level 3. Foggy with the staff. He's just a tiny bit faster. He got both mobility items, which is a big investment, but this is Blink and Shadow Strike. He wants to pummel the DK. Happy wants level 3. It can be easy pickups. Of course, we don't have... Oh, wow, that's a lot of commitment. But with the hurt DK, this might slow Happy down the road. Mana at 50% for both of them. Ghouls chasing the Warden. Foggy chasing the DK, but can't really reach. Whoa, tricky situation for Happy now. Warden is waiting in the south. He's still being chased by the rest of the army. And he doesn't have a staff. Also, for the first time in a while, no expansion by Foggy. Nowhere. This is the first game in... I mean, it is... It's also no keeper. So it's really difficult. Warden finds him. Wow. Starts the animation of the Shadow Strike. That baits Happy into a TP. And then he cancels it to save the mana. And now starts creeping. Happy has hurt ghouls. Will get level 3 here. So he played around it nicely. Chat says it. Usually game 4 is where Happy turns on beast mode. That is correct. Apparently he doesn't face pressure. We'll see about that. Against the Warden, Happy goes for the second Necropolis, so even if the Warden jumps into the back, goes for the Shadow Strikes, kills the Acolytes, during the tech he can still rebuild them. Warden has full mana, there was a lot of Moon Juice. We go Engine of Lore, Shop, Tier 3. Happy seems to have some issues finding the Warden. Sees her now, of course. We've spaded that a little. Sees how far are you? Well, okay. Rush Tier 3. Lots of ghouls. So many ghouls. That's new. Or at least different.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's usually very good against... Against buildings, of course. Both are level 3. Nice steal by Happy, preventing level 4, which will make Blink a lot cheaper. Level 4 is what you need. So far, Foggy cut many corners to rush Tier 3. Went for the staff, went for the boots. There's no TP anymore. There is a potion triggering this, and there's no next Shadow Strike anymore, so he has to abandon this. But yeah, that was forcing the potion, and this is level 4. Early TP gone was a big deal. A very big deal. Is it time for a Ritual Dagger here? Fiend transition now. Oh, uses the Blight, is happy with the level 3. Only creeps the Lich. This buys the Warden a lot of time. Bear's coming. And that's level 4. Pendant of Energy is the dream. To be precise, by the way, February 24, 2017. The last time Happy lost a best of 5 against a Westerner. It was against Foggy. Thank you, Diddley Bear. 39 months of subbing. Maybe on a historic day today. Tomb of Agi, a little bit more right click, a little bit more armor. Ring of Regen, also amazing.
A player's forces are
Happy's
under
not
attack.
playing Gargs. He is on tier 3. He has Frenzy. Tier 3 for Foggy as well, and it's Bears. Is that a Tome of Retraining now? Imagine a fan of knives hitting this army. Wisp sees it. Foggy was still here. It's still Shadow Strike. Thank you, Vicious. 49 month. Go, go, Foggy. And Happy is banking on the fact that there's an expansion, but it's not there. It's not there. Also, Dark Ranger. Interesting.
Player's forces are under attack.
With Silence first. Wants to disable the Warden. Wants to get rid of this. It feels like Happy has the wrong game plan. Or the wrong reads. Doesn't see any buildings. Foggy was banking on expansions for weeks now. And now it's just not there. Foggy confirms that Happy is not expanding. And Happy is pushing forward. Into the base. There's Moonwells. But he used a lot. But there's also reinforcements. There's a shop. Do you need this expansion? How do you deal with the ghouls? Happy is not willing to push into this base. Can Foggy get some chip damage? Orb of Venom. Close to level 5 already. Alright then. Call Nova on the Warden. Gotta be careful with that. Has an Invo Potion and of course Blink. Foggy's army. Not scary. 0-0 upgrades. Also no Moonwells. Level 2 Lich only. It's also not scary. He's just right-clicking the DK as much as he can. Not going for any units at all. Has, of course, Reju. Oh, the silence just a tiny bit too late. This free region. The bear... getting safe there. The bears are eating the ghouls alive. This frenzy push is going into no man's land. DK is in trouble. Foggy is chasing. There's another fan of knife soon. Happy needs an item here. Invis, Invul, staff, something. TP saved. But he just blew an amazingly strong army or push into the air. He didn't hit anything. Foggy dodged and countered. That was a lot of kills. That was level 5. And that is now time for the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Undead heroes, underwhelming. Dryads can scout. They can't be slowed. Spreading some poison. It is Temple of the Damn time. Happy's transition. Is that what saves the streak? MTP Huel 7 month. Go Foggy. Master Banshee Steel Bears. Is that the play? Once Foggy's Expo is up, what can Happy do?
A player's forces are under attack.
Anti-magic, of course amazing. Happy was rushing this. Is it master training? Yeah, this takes some time though. Foggy can start mining. Oh, Warden! Getting nuked all of a sudden. There is an invul. Seems like Foggy has this under control. And it is the Chimeras again.
A town is under siege.
Happy has again no web. Happy has one single fiend. I think during these 4 years, we were never, ever, ever closer to Happy losing a best of 5. Thank you very much, Robon, for the 20 gifted subs. Double Talisman of Evasion. Might help down the road, but of course he wanted something else. Foggy with the staff. He sold this first staff?
A player's
Maybe.
forces are under attack.
AP coming. He's fortifying his expansion. He's going Chimeras. And they're scouting quite a bit. Dryads across the map. 0-0 upgrades. This might be a risk. He sees the temple. Anti-magic everywhere. Wow. Against the... for the acolytes first and foremost. He didn't want to reveal them, so why not keep them safe? Okay, he knows this now. How do you break through this? I mean, once we see the Chimeras, won't the bubbles just disappear? It's a lot of damage.
Are under attack.
And Happy didn't see that yet. Can't possess Chimeras, level is too high. Yeah, you can't dispel anti-magic shell. Foggy's mining. Happy going for probably the last push. Dark Ranger for silence. Cannot be dispelled. There is no destroyer at the moment. This push might be powerful. Are the Chimeras ready is the question. One is here. The second one is about to be finished. Can he hold this? Foggy queues another round, I think. So, this might be the fight for the streak and the ESL Cup. 72 supply against 60 only. Foggy with the Warden sniping, catching Coil Nova. There is an invul. There is redo. Chimera. Will it come as a surprise? It will come as a surprise. Everything has anti-magic. Nothing can be shadow struck. 21 bonus damage. Here they are. They won him the game on Last Refuge. They weren't ready on Amazonia. What will we see here? No Demon Hunter this time, of course, so plenty of coils. I thought, here are the possessions. Will Happy get it? Yes, we have it. And that is a bear for him. He's trying to nuke a lot. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger for Happy here. More possession coming in. How can he get rid of them? Foggy at 62. And Happy at 51. What can he do? He's trying to nuke the Chimera, but the damage is way too crazy. Next Fiend is falling. Warden, level 5.5. Silence on the heroes here. Can't nuke anything. The next Chimera is coming in. Anti-magic shell is getting less and less, and that was the last statue as well. Uh-oh. Warden is in trouble a little bit. 50% blinking back in, catching a lot of right clicks. What's happening here? TP out. Foggy 56. Happy 46. Supply gap is closing, but the Expo is still standing. Ridiculous game. Foggy, can you heal up at the moon? Well, it's alright. Bears can help a little bit. The bears are helping now. Foggy, will he get slaughtered by his own weapons? This is so much mana though. One bench, he didn't have anti-magic shell, getting sniped immediately. Also the Dark Ranger has some silence, has Black Arrow now. The two Chimeras are coming in. Happy on his last leg with 46, but Foggy can't hold this anymore. Last second kill. Jesus. The base is down. The base is down, but Foggy is at 50 with 1,000 gold bank. Happy 53. Got a bear. He saved so many ghouls. One Shadow Strike ticks him down. Goes for the Altar of Darkness. Sells it. Needs more units. Needs more Banshees. Needs to get them back. How heavily was Foggy banking on this expansion? He queues another one immediately. He did the same play on Concealed. More attack upgrades. Mika, 100 bits. Thank you. Anubis, thank you for the prime. Stickfrost, 100 bits. Mass love to you guys. Warden checking things out. No TP anymore. No invul. What can Happy do?
A player's forces are
He has Web now. He's muscling up. For a 70 supply army, creeping with Chimera is the easiest thing you can imagine on this map. And this is a big consumable for Foggy. Greater mana. If you ever needed a greater mana, it might be this game. Survivability also super important, but this is kind of getting close to an ultimate. Did he break Happy? Still at 50. Close to level 3. Invul potion on the Dark Ranger as well. Expo 60%. Moonwell's coming. Foggy is trying to hunt the Acolytes. Doesn't really work. Because of anti-magic. Super smart by Happy, by the way. Super smart. Foggy never switched to Fenno. Nice. But this army has no damage. Isn't this a Hail Mary play by Happy? Banking on the fact that possession is working? God, this is electrifying. The entire Warcraft scene must be watching. Tell everyone, spam the discords. Put it on your Twitter. If you have 5 followers, I don't really care. I want these 5 followers on this stream right now. 70 supply. Warden Invis scouts everything. Has the invul. Has 2 invuls. Big mana. Close to level 3. 2-1 upgrades. Foggy 60 supply. It's not cheap. Warden sees this coming. Still has the staff. Has the orb. Expo is mining again, but Happy knows exactly how long it takes for this Expo to build, to entangle, and how long it takes to wear off. Fiend snipe. Big! Real big! And that's level 3 right there. Warden is back. Every web you take away from Happy is a massive one. So, how long can he hold this expansion? Is there even a TP? Did he see that there's no TP? I think he did. There's a lot of time. Foggy's expansion going down once again. How much damage can he do? Chimera's going for this Black Citadel. That would mean no potions anymore. And then he can, of course... Oh, he can't TP to the Necropolis. Okay, we will have a fight here. Happy jumping right on top of Foggy. How much can he take out? One Chimera is free. The other one is saved. Is the TP in range? Not for this Chimera. And not for this Dryad. 62 supply. Was it worth it? Foggy back at 50. Losing the Expo. He can use the Tree of Eternity though, of course. Happy is down to 3 Acolytes. Can't rebuild them without a new Ziggurat. This takes forever. 1,000 gold left. Maybe it's not even worth it rebuilding this. Foggy can't really afford to lose these 2 Moonworlds, and he can't go up to 60 anymore. He has 600 gold. $5.6 Warden. Shadow Strike Coil. We will see this over and over. Three Chimeras. How many fiends? 2, 3. Exactly 3. This anti-magic against Night Elf, man. What a play. Foggy's checking that there's no Expo, and this must feel comfortable. Because he has the trait. He will waddle over. Oh, he never went for Nature's Blessing. This takes forever. Only now Wellspring. Jesus Christ, these upgrades would be so good right now. Nova. Gotta be careful. Not enough. 250. That is a lot of moon juice, of course. But he didn't spend too much gold. Foggy muscling up to 60. And yeah, Foggy realizes no Nature's Blessing. This costs valuable seconds. DK has a heal scroll. Lich has nothing. Happy has... That is the last bit of gold. But he's going for a TP. Not an all-in yet. Happy's getting ready. Roar. How good is this roar, by the way? On this one bear. Okay. Foggy about to lose this Moonwell. Supply block now at 60. Happy at 63. No avatar yet. Next Moonwell down. There was a full one. 425.
The town is under siege.
He's sieging this again. Happy TPs. Warden. Trying to go for the backline. Doesn't really work. Oh my god. The TP just split seconds before the necropolis goes down. Imagine there's a little bit more damage. Imagine this TP cancels. How much free damage is there? My nerves. Alright. It's time to sell buildings, maybe. Haunted gold mine down. By the way, losing the Black Citadel is now pretty bad for Happy, as if you sell the Black Citadel, you get the resources from Necropolis and the 2 techs. That is a lot of resources. True of Eternity. Almost there. Will Foggy be the one mining? 25 minutes. Blink dodge. Well done. Warden doesn't do much progress anymore. And Happy has the gold for the expansion. Destroyer. Did he see them coming? It's day. Happy is moving back. Warden is occupying this expansion here. So what's the play for Happy? Wisps are ready. Gold mine's getting entangled, but this is a lot of fighting power for Happy as well. Foggy, do you have a TP? No! He doesn't! Uh-oh. Really? Warden is home. Also progress towards level 6, of course. The balls of Foggy, man. Running around without a TP, unable to respond to an all-in, to a possible all-in. 2 ghoul kills, though. Mana invested for sure, but good ghoul kills. And that's a split push once more. Roared frenzy ghouls. Yeah, man. Chat, you say it. The tree is going down.
The town is under siege.
Happy has a TP. Ooh. Yes, like the... How does he think he's getting out of there? Foggy! He's getting webbed! The Warden isn't here! Oh no! What a disaster! Foggy at 51, he's fighting without his strongest hero. But the Chimeras, can they do this level 4 Lich here? 41 only, the Warden is finally coming back. Illusions by Foggy. Web is everywhere. Chimeras are falling, but also the illusion. Here's the Warden, close to level 5, going for the DK. Oh my god. Foggy is starting to mine in the bottom right, but he lost so much. Happy still at 50. Hero focus. Heal scroll used. More Shadow Strike. Over and over and over and over again. There's still the big mana potion. Can he just nuke this down? Right click. Happy. How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion. Trying to nuke. Doesn't work. Staff out. Jesus Christ. The DK's down. Foggy's at 20. He lost the entire army. But he got the Warden. 1 XP from level 6. He lost everything. Happy has no resources. Happy can still not get the DK back. Level 4. It's still not enough. I think he sells something. Yeah, graveyard. Temple. Warden in the middle, though. Very hard to attack anything. If he takes out the bear, that would be magnificent. He's trying to occupy this one. The big mana potion here. 1 kill is Avatar. But that's the DK. Oh, still not enough resources. Trying to go for the Banshee's anti-magic shell. How close is this game? Foggy is the one man mining. Still not enough resources. Did Happy miscalculate? He's selling the slaughterhouse now. Unbelievable scenery in ESL Cup 52. He sells the orb to get the DK back. But how do you... Can he just do it again? Can Foggy not just do it again? Very, very limited building kill potential. This takes forever to take down the tree. And without an orb, this army is so much more tanky. Nuke now. Invo potion still, but he has no rejo anymore. Dodges the next shots. What are the targets? Going for the Banshee. Wants the Avatar. 1 right click. That's it. But he has no mana anymore. Needs to commit the potion. Would love to have the spare for a rejo, but there's a destroyer in the air. Doesn't want to commit to this. Of course, stabs immediately to the tree. 15 supply. Bear falls. What about this tree? Oh, Foggy is banking on the fact that there's a graveyard, but it was sold! I have no idea what's happening here. Trying to hunt the acolytes. Avatar is up. Can he get some corpses? He does. He has a bear for redo. He committed the potion to the Avatar. He's trying to snipe more once the spirits have mass repair here to buy time. He wants to hold this. Warden has a staff.
The town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
Happy is coming in. He has mana. He has level 5. He got Coil Nova. Who would... I have no clue. I have no clue. Is he trying to win this for building kills? What the hell? One blinks away. Silence on the 2 heroes. But needs more blink to get out. Doesn't want to commit the invul early. He's getting rid of the shop. That's big. No repair, of course, anymore. How can he just not do it again? Coil Nova. Invul potion can be committed. Blink should be ready. But better safe than sorry. Foggy stabs the Dark Ranger back. Foggy holds the tree. Foggy is still mining. Foggy has 2 bears in the base. These are the right calls. All the time. He's seeing the Matrix, isn't he? Just don't lose the heroes. Oh, this might be a big one right there. This might be a big hero kill. It can't be coiled, of course, but Nova. Warden blinks. Tree holds. For now, but for how much longer? Happy is trying to deal with this via DK. But the bears, he has no buildings left. He has no buildings left. He has no acolyte anymore. GG! The reign of terror is over! Foggy wins a best of 5 against Happy after 3 years, 11 months. It has happened. He did it! He did it! He finally did it! I never thought I would live to see the day, but $100 go to Foggy. How many hours of grinding, of thinking, of theory crafting went into this series? Happy is not only vulnerable, he's killable again. And what does that say about DreamHack Europe, the grand finals from March 4 to 7? We have a new king. We have a new king and the one is Foggy. He was destined to do it. He's the chosen one. He is the boy who lives. What a series. 3-1. And maybe if you want to defeat Happy, you need to have it 3-1. Because if you lose game 4 and you tie this up, Happy's gonna eat you alive. And he got the avatar. He had the potion. And he killed the acolytes. And then there was no reason, no possibility to prepare. This history right here. It's just $100. It's no WGL title. It's not a world championship. But it is so important for European Warcraft. Can this please be a sign for everyone else in the scene? For the Lords, for the Vortexes, for the Hawks, for the, I don't know, Spirals, whoever, that you can beat Happy. Whoa, I'm getting freaking emotional seeing the chat. Jesus Christ. We were there! January 25, 2021. Foggy 3. Happy 1. ESL 52. Goes to Andre Koren. $5,000 viewers. An unbelievable feeling. The sigh of relief in the entire scene right here. Maybe we have to quote this day for a long time again. But we were there witnessing these games. Okay, I'm trying to get Foggy on. Trying to get him on. I don't know if he's already celebrating in Minsk. Or whatever. I asked. The Emperor dethroned. Remo's turning 30 in 15 minutes. That's like our gift to him. Thank you, Sonic, 2,000 bits, amazing. Nifix, 7 months. What the fuck, just got in right in time. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably talking to his stream first and foremost, obviously. But yeah, we try to get him on. We try to get him on. Foggy is ready. Best of 5 win against Happy. And we get him on the line. The new king of Warcraft in Europe is with us. Foggy, please tell me, how does it feel to finally beat Happy in a best of 5 after almost 4 years?
I don't know. It's just, you know, ESL Cup. But it's very cool because it's last ESL Cup and first time.
It was so good to see you back to in these ESL Cups. It was 2 weeks ago that it was a 3-2. And then last week it looked really good. Again, from the start, it was a 3-1. What was so special about today? What did you change?
Oh, I practiced it a lot against undead, and every series I correct my strategy. So this time I get well correct strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, this was...
But still, happy surprised me last game here. Went benches and stay in this game. And unbelievable, because you know when Warden get level 5, it's impossible to come back.
Usually, yeah, but it was...
Usually.
Yeah, it was kind of close at the end with crazy base races. Did you ever think you would lose the game?
Yeah, when I get fight on his main base, he used TP and my Warden was far away.
Yeah.
It was very terrible fight by me, but Chimers did a good job because after TP he also had not perfect position to fight.
True that. So I think nobody plays the style that you play against UD. So was it just you thinking about the strategy, or were you inspired by someone maybe?
Of course, I work together with my good partner Sini. He helped me a lot. We a lot. I used to play undead and with his night elf, so we try to figure out what strategy worked better.
That's amazing. You're working with Sini for many years now, right?
Yeah, he's really a good friend and partner for practice.
That's
so,
amazing.
And of course, 1-2-0, a long time ago, before DreamHack, we had some custom games. He also gave me a lot of advice how to play against undead.
Nice, man. That was so amazing. I don't really know what to say. I had a little tear in my eye casting this game. But we have a very big tournament coming up. That's the DreamHack in 5 weeks or something. So with that result today, will you win DreamHack?
Yeah, sure. I thought about today this ESL not so important, because maybe I should save the strategy for Extreme Masters, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but yeah, a lot of time I can prepare, and yeah, good chance to win again.
Really good, man. You gave a lot of people a lot of hope. You're the true king now. You're the true Harry Potter. You're the chosen one. Thank you so much for your time, and just celebrate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for cheering and support for stream. See you.
Always, man. Bye-bye. That's it. That's ESL Cup 52. We have a new champion. He said it's just the ESL Cup, but boy, is that a sign of hope for the scene. And an unbelievable result. An unbelievable grind, an unbelievable dedication. Foggy is just a role model for a lot of Warcraft players out there. And as I said, he's the chosen one. And that was ESL Cup 52.